Welcome to Ingram Micro's award-winning podcast, B2B Tech Talk, where we deliver insights into the trends, innovations, and technologies driving the B2B tech world forward. With each episode, our goal is to inspire you to expand horizons, forge new paths to growth, discover the benefits of new technologies, and provide insight into how you can achieve the highest customer satisfaction along the way. Welcome to B2B Tech Talk. Today, we're diving into the world of hyperscalers and exploring an exciting partnership that's driving growth for partners everywhere. Joining us are two experts at the forefront of this collaboration, Vinny Bamundo, IBM Ecosystem Lead, Hyperscaler Marketplace, and Product-Led Growth Initiatives, and Darryl Oliver, Ingram Micro Director of Sales and Senior Vendor Business Manager. Vinny and Darryl are leveraging IBM and Ingram Micro's strengths to build powerful strategies, go-to-market initiatives, and technical solutions that empower partners to scale and accelerate their business growth. Darryl, Vinny, good to see you.
Nice to see you, Nina.
Great to have you on the show today.
Thank you.
Great to be here.
All right, so we're talking hyperscalers.
Yep.
Right? You got to help educate this audience on hyperscalers because there's a lot going on. So, Vinny, I'm going to start with you. How is IBM working with hyperscalers?
So we've got extensive partnerships with two hyperscalers, AWS and Azure. We've got strategic partnership teams that look after every piece of that relationship, from strategy to go-to-market to co-marketing and co-selling, and even co-development. We're actually integrating our products to save our clients money and deliver new capabilities through these partnerships.
That's amazing. Would you consider IBM kind of a leader in this space now?
Yeah, and you know, it's interesting. These hyperscalers went from being somewhat competitive to some of our what we do in our portfolio to being a really great route to market and partner to be able to provide additional reach and solutions to our clients. So these are probably our fastest growing and most important partnerships at IBM.
That's fantastic. So, Darryl, over to you. How is Ingram working with the marketplace?
Yeah, so Ingram Micro with the marketplaces, we work with AWS, we work with the Azure Marketplace, and also Google's Marketplace.
Fantastic. And so when you say we work with them, how is this benefiting our partners?
Yeah, so that's what Ingram does. It's all about the partner ecosystem. So we work with the different hyperscalers. We understand their different programs for distributors and for our channel. And we also work with the vendors that are listed on the marketplace to transact and how we work the programs to be most beneficial for everyone.
Vinny, back to you. The $10 million question, why are hyperscalers so important?
Well, so hyperscaler marketplaces and hyperscalers are so important because clients are spending more time and more money with them and on them. We've got over 800,000 clients that are actively buying product on both the Azure and the AWS marketplace. And we had an analyst do a survey of partners to say, how are your clients utilizing these hyperscaler marketplaces? And over 65% of clients are either transacting on them as a preferred source, as a frequent source, or a source that's gaining momentum. So they're very, very important. And really, IBM said, we've got to be there as a route to market. And we're making more and more of our software available on these hyperscaler marketplaces.
Wow. Same question, Darryl.
Marketplaces are important because, you know, we've been working with the hyperscalers for some of them over 10 years. And we've been working on the infrastructure. It's not always about the infrastructure, though. There's solutions, right, that our partners and the customers are looking for. And so the marketplaces are where the transaction happens, but working with the partner, working with the vendors is how you kind of bring the solution together and do it in a profitable way.
So that's where the action is.
That's where the action is.
Okay.
There's $360 billion projected to go to the hyperscaler marketplaces.
Wow.
So we want to be a part of that spend.
Yeah, heck yeah. Follow them, as Paul Bay says,
follow the money.
Follow the money.
This Jerry Maguire moment, and he
That's
missed
right.
it. Vinny, back to you. Why do end customers procure through marketplaces?
Well, it makes their life a lot easier. So from a simple transaction perspective, a lot of the steps are automated. They're able to see consolidated billing for everything that they're spending on the marketplace and with that hyperscaler on infrastructure. As they amass more and more spending through these marketplaces, And with these hyperscalers, they can drive additional discounts. So that's important to them. And technologically, clients know that software that's on the marketplace has already been tested and vetted on that infrastructure. And IBM has made certain enhancements to our solutions on the marketplace that actually give them quicker time to value. So we've got push button templates that take installing our SaaS software from days and weeks to a matter of hours. So there's a lot of benefits on the client side.
Wow, that's efficiency.
That is efficiency.
When Jim Ann's was talking about you can't roll over your minutes, so you might as well create those efficiencies, right?
Exactly.
Why should partners participate in this motion? Why is it a value?
So again, partners will actually want to meet their clients where they want to transact. So that's the first reason, and that's a very important reason. Second thing is a lot of these clients have committed spend with these hyperscalers where they've sort of leaned in to get these discounts. They now have to match IT projects with that, and purchases on the hyperscaler marketplaces count towards those commitments. We also pay a very handsome margin to our partners, 25% all upfront, which is one of the richer margin stacks.
25%?
That's for the partner.
Where do I sign?
And that's all for the partner, because even though we have Ingram in that transaction, they have a separate incentive stack from that 25%. And then lastly, from a client perspective, it increases, or partner perspective, it increases their probability of success. So we've done tons of co-selling calls. And think about this, you're bringing resources at the account level from a Fortune 2 or a Fortune 13 company, whether it's AWS or Azure, to bear on your account situation, on your opportunity. They may have complementary relationships, knowledge of the account that would be applied to your sales. So these are all, reasons. And then lastly, we could actually access programs through these hyperscalers. We have one in the fourth quarter called MPOP. MPOP allows clients that are first-time buyers of IBM software on the marketplace to receive up to 2% of that transaction back in AWS credits. And it doesn't come out of the partner's margin. It doesn't come out of the deal. It comes out of AWS's pockets.
So you're here at Ingram Micro One talking about this clearly.
Absolutely.
Because that sounds like a fantastic offer.
It's a great fourth quarter promotion.
Yeah. All right, I have another question for you. So when I think of private offering, I'm thinking of stocks, but when it comes to marketplaces, what's a private offer?
So you have to be able to have a negotiated offer between a seller and a buyer, right? And in marketplace, it's no different. We allow that through private offers, right? Where you as a seller can set your discounting and your pricing and your terms, right? So it's no different from the traditional route in that respect. We go through a special bid, but you also take advantage of all of those benefits of the marketplace. And again, both our partners and our distributors participate in that motion.
Okay, all right, that's interesting. Darryl, how does this all work with Xvantage?
Yeah, great question. So with Xvantage, what we try to do is we try to make our quoting process very similar to what we've been doing for the past 40 years. So we work with partners like IBM. We know how to do a private offer or a negotiated deal with IBM, and we work it through with the partner. We then make it available on Xvantage for our partner so that they can get quoted. And we can also make sure that the whole process from quote all the way to processing the order, where the status is on the customer accepting it, all of that you're able to track now on Xvantage.
I haven't found one thing that I perceived as a negative. Well done. I mean, we're talking 25% margins. We've got MPOP.
Yeah.
In the fourth quarter, all kinds of ways to make money. How do people find out more?
So you can always contact me. I'm the Hyperscaler Marketplace Director here globally. So you can contact me, and we have teams on all of the vendor lines like IBM that are specialists on how to do private offers and how to work deals through the marketplaces.
That
so
is
contact
fantastic.
your account executive or contact Darryl.
What about Vinny? You're going to give him your cell phone number?
Listen, I'm always here for the IBMers and for our IBM partners and even new partners that want to transact IBM software in this route that may be either new or familiar to them.
That is great. Thank you so much. This has been enlightening. Learned a lot about hyperscalers and marketplaces. So thank you very much. And thanks again for joining us on B2B Tech Talk.
Thank you, Nina.
Thank you.
We hope you enjoyed this episode of B2B Tech Talk. Let's keep the conversation going by following Ingram Micro on social media using hashtag B2B Tech Talk.